sweet, and you know what? They have their own month. Or it's their own day. Either it's lemon day or lemon month. But if it's only lemon day, they should have their own month because lemons make everybody smile. Look at that color. It almost looks fake, right? Isn't that funny when we think something looks really cool? We think it looks fake. Anyway, it's lemon month, so we wanted to do something lemony. And we're going to do something lemony and kind of corny. And
you're corny.
I'm always corny. I was going to start out by juggling these, but after 20-something years of marriage, my wife didn't know that I can't juggle. I got to work on it. One day I will. So hey, everybody. It's Thursday. We're going to do a little live cooking demonstration. We're going to make cornbread, but we're going to make a lemony cornbread. And then I'm going to show you how to make the most simple way to ice anything in the world. And I think you're going to get a kick out of it if you haven't seen this hack already. And I love cornbread, right? So like I said, every week, every month, we look through all of the trends and see what people are searching for on Google or whatever. And believe it or not, lemon bread is a huge searchable trend, right? I was like, really? I was kind of shocked me, but I was like, hey, I like lemon bread. But then I was like, I'm not going to necessarily bring lemon bread to somebody's house in the summer, but I would bring cornbread because what's cornbread remind you of? Chicken and ribs and all that stuff that people serve in the summer. So I went for a lemony cornbread and we're going to ice it, and it's a fun way to ice it. So let's get right into the recipe. Today I'm going to use my PowerXL air fryer Dual-Basket. This thing's really cool. So of course you can bake 2 in there. Look, it's got 2 handles. I'll show you that in a second. But right now we're going to talk about cornbread. And what's fun about making cornbread is even if you're not someone who loves to bake, cornbread is very forgiving. It's forgiving because it's good dry, it's good moist, it's good iced, it's good toasted. I could go on and on and on. So here we go. Let's start with the main ingredient, which is lemon juice. So we're going to put all of our wet ingredients in first. We have lemon juice. Now this is melted margarine. Why do I use margarine? Because my grandmother used it, so I figured it's got to be good. Imperial margarine. They still make it. It's so cool. Now an egg. We're going to put in some buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can use regular milk, but buttermilk gives it just a better consistency in my opinion. Okay, so that's all the wet. We're just going to give it a little mix, just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add in the cornmeal. This is such an easy recipe, right? It's like 6 ingredients. So now I'm going to put in the cornmeal. We're just going to kind of incorporate that. We're going to put in flour, and in the flour I have baking soda and baking powder. And we're going to just incorporate that. And you can see you don't need a stand mixer with cornbread, which is another reason people love to make it.
I feel like I would make this.
Yeah, no, this is fun and it's easy.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're mixing cornbread and you see that maybe it's a little too dry, you can just add a little bit more liquid. Like I said, it's super forgiving. Look at that. That looks good already. Now, this recipe is enough for like a 9x5 bread pan. So that's pretty standard. You can make muffins with it, mini muffins, regular muffins. The only difference is the timing when you cook it. A cornbread takes about 30 minutes in about a 375 degree air fryer, and you just kind of monitor it because, that's what you do when you bake. Now, we're gonna double down. We're actually gonna triple down on the lemon. So I put
Why,
the
Eric? Because you like to pound it with
flavor. I like to pound it with flavor.
That's right.
But not only that, I want it extra lemony. So what are we going to do? I did the lemon juice first. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually take lemon extract.
Oh.
Because this is just a more powerful version of lemon, if that's even possible. Because lemon's pretty powerful on its own, but when you use the extract, it's really powerful. And then the triple down is, look at this, all this beautiful lemon rind.
That looks
So
fresh.
You just, smell that. Jesse.
Fresh as a lemon. Oh my gosh.
Now look at the color. It's yellow. It's beautiful.
It's really pretty.
The corn and the lemon, just so good. And it's so easy to bake. So again, I just have my regular old 9x5 bread. This is actually a little bit bigger, but it's like a 9.5 by 6, but it doesn't really matter. It just, your cornbread will be a little flatter or a little higher. That's all. Maybe you have to cook it a little bit less. But again, this is all you have to do. We're just going to pour it right into the pan. There's not much else to do. You don't have to shake it or tap it because it's cornbread. So it's supposed to be kind of rustic, which is really cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pop it into, in this case, the Dual-Basket, PowerXL Dual-Basket air fryer. And you can see I can easily fit 2 in here. Let me take this guy out. I can just pop this guy in. Now with the Dual-Basket, I can either take out the dividers and use it as one big one, as I did in this case, or I could have just done it on the 2 side-by-side drawers. It just depends how big your pan is. So now what we're gonna do is take it to the next step, which is the icing part.
Ooh, that's the fun part.
It is the fun part, but a lot of people get sort of like nervous, anxious when it comes time to ice things because there's all this fancy stuff, Ace of Cakes and all these guys. They make everybody feel so inadequate, myself included. And, I always wanted to be that guy
funny.
That could do that really great. But, it's just not something I took the time to do. Just try to have fun with it. And I try to figure out ways to just make everybody's life super easy.
Yeah.
So now here, I have it on one of these trays with one of these guys. This is very standard in the restaurant because
Cooling rack.
you use the cooling rack inside a little pan like this, and I'm telling you, you can do so much with it. It's unbelievable. In this case, I'm gonna ice my cake, right? So here's my icing. Now, how are we gonna do this? Why am I so excited? So, all right, Eric, big deal, right? You're using like a Duncan Hines pre-made icing.
I lost my camera. Hello.
Oh, is it back?
It got loose.
That's okay.
Let me tighten it. There we go.
Hey, as long as we don't lose the cornbread,
Runaway
it's
camera.
okay. But this is the quick hack that I'm going to do. So I couldn't find lemon. I wanted to get lemon icing, but that's okay. I turned it into lemon icing. This is just standard. You could use any brand. Put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Now I put it in this guy here. Now you could see that mine is a little yellow in color because what I also did to make it just a little bit pop more is I put a little bit of lemon food coloring in. Now
Optional again.
Totally optional. And then you just want to look at this, give it a little swirl like that. Because you don't really care if it's all incorporated. It almost looks cool if it's not.
Like a little tie-dye action.
And you could see just 30 seconds allows you to get this consistency, almost like paint.
Yeah.
Then I put a little bit of lemon extract in also, and we're gonna top it with more of the lemon rind. So this is what we're gonna do here. You literally just pour it on, and I'm gonna show you what happens. Now you have to do this after it's cooled, but just kind of don't overdo it, but you don't have to underdo it. And then you just want to get it to drip down the side. So now I'm going to just kind of go around in a rectangle like this. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm just going to cover in the holes. And I want it to drip off the sides.
Yeah, like that.
Like that. All right.
That's the homemade effect.
It is. So this is fun and easy, and it looks really great. So then what you're going to do is you're going to put that right into your fridge right after we put a little bit more zest on top. Look how pretty that is.
Ooh.
Now I put this into the refrigerator because I want this to really harden up.
Yeah.
But right now it already looks cool. So we're gonna cool that. Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like after it hardens up a bit. So don't think just because it's a cornbread you can't ice it. Look how beautiful that is. You bring this to someone's home.
That's really nice, Eric.
Yeah, and they're gonna be very, very excited. And it's gonna go with everything. Now, you don't have to ice it, right? You can just bring the regular cornbread. It'll be lemony and delicious. Or what you could do is use the PowerXL vacuum sealer right here. This is the Duo, the PowerXL NutriSealer Duo. What I did is I actually took one of my pans, I put it right into the bag.
Oh, the pan included.
Yeah, because what I'm going to do is now I'm going to give this to someone as a gift.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
what you could do is bring one iced like this. See? Bring the other one bring another one in a bag, in a pan. They can put this in the freezer for a year. Then they can take it out. You know, these pans aren't super expensive. You can get them at the supermarket. You could even use a tinfoil pan, which is probably like 20, 30 cents. Vacuum seal it, and then this way they thaw it out, and then they could put it right in the oven to serve it warm.
The
and
gift
I think
that keeps on giving.
it keeps on giving. And you know, when you vacuum seal stuff, you literally take out all the oxygen. The oxygen is what makes things go bad. Air is the enemy of food. When you get rid of the air, and you can do that with the PowerXL NutriSealer Duo, you get rid of the bad guy, and then the food lasts for a year easily. Steaks, in fact, will last up to 3 years after you vacuum seal them. So this is a great product. It's one of my newest products. It's simple, easy, and light, but yet you get results like I just showed you there. So hopefully you guys will check that out. And you know, having it and being able to make 1, 2, 3, 4 of these cornbreads at one time, it doesn't take any more time to make 4 than it does to make 1. So bake all 4.
Right.
Serve 1, put 3 in the freezer, give 1 to your friend, vacuum seal them with the PowerXL NutriSealer Duo. It's going to make your life so much easier. Okay, I'll shut up now.
No, don't shut up.
I want to shut up.
Terry Profizik thinks that's a great idea about making one, giving one iced and giving one for later to your friends. LaDon Burnt is here and says, looks wonderful.
Hi, LaDon.
We have Maddie Strongmom. Hi, Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
And David Ecker said he loves Toss and Go, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome. And he's referring to Eric's Toss and Go cookbook and method of cooking.
And you know, all the cookbooks that I have are on my website, erictheiss.com. I can actually sign them for you. If you like air fry cookbooks, this is my latest. This is Love in Your Air Fryer. This is available everywhere books are sold, including my website. And you would buy it on my website if you want me to, you know, like I said, you want to give a gift to your friend or your mom or your loved one.
Jamarian Banks is here saying it looks amazing.
Wait, what's her first name?
Jamarian.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah, very cool.
Cool names.
She's on YouTube, watching from YouTube. And
we love YouTube.
We have a few people from YouTube here today.
Oh.
And we have Paula Buccia. Hi, Paula. It's
Hey,
been a while.
Paula, where have you been?
Luada Green is here.
Hey, Luada.
And Luada Green thinks this looks yummy.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, I hope you try it. I hope you'll make 4 or 8 of them. I hope you enjoy Lemon Month or Lemon Day, whatever it is. Lemons are awesome. I'm going to check you guys out next Thursday. I can't remember what we're making, but I'll post something and let you know. I'll see you next week.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Have a great